Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob and today I am staying at the Picton Harbour Inn located in Picton, Ontario. This is down in Prince Edward County. Very popular location for people who love wineries. We have the Sandbanks Provincial Park out here. We have North Beach and a whole bunch of other attractions out here. If you like farms, those are out here too. And there are some really neat places that you can stay, like this inn right here on the waterfront. So this inn has, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 29 rooms and it has 3 suites. It's actually a really nice spot. So down here they have a restaurant. It's called the Lighthouse Restaurant, and I believe they're only open for breakfast and lunch. There's also the check-in desk for the hotel right down there, but we are up these stairs. And if you look off to the left, behind the sweet store is where we are. There's 2 doors into rooms behind the sweet store here, and that is where we are in the Aletha Suite. I'm gonna take a walk up and around here just for the heck of taking a look at it. Some of the other rooms that they have. These doors obviously go right through to the other side. I love the vibe of this place. It's your typical family inn, and the rooms are just so nice. A dark little corner over here, but there is a light. It's just not on quite yet. Going back down. We're on a pretty busy street here. This one goes out to the Glenora Ferry, and main Picton is just up that way, up the road. We're going to take a walk around back and check out the actual harbor itself. So the reason this is called the Harbour Inn is because it is right on Picton Harbour. Although there's no boats here right now because it's really early in the season. And just a reminder while we're on our way, if you're not already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because we're staying in a whole bunch of different places this spring and summer, and we'd love to take you with us. All right, coming up into our door here, the suites. Looks like they have a bunch of storage on the side here, a bunch of locked doors. And coming up to 2 suites here, we have the Rosebud on the right and the Aletha on the left, which is ours. Let's head on in. I love that you can get a suite with a kitchen. Makes things easier for dinner options when you're traveling with 5 people. You don't want to take them out to restaurants all the time. That gets expensive very quickly. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So let's check out a few things here. We have a toaster. We have a full-size stove. Keurig coffee maker with some pods in the background there as well. As long as they have a decaf, I will be in good shape. We have a microwave. Very nice and clean. A sink and a fridge. Full-size fridge, I must add. Nice and clean as well. Perfect. To the side here, we have another view outside. There's a bunch of construction vehicles over here in a parking lot. Not much to see out this way, but that is the main road that goes up into downtown Picton. So it's really not that far to walk up when we go up later on this evening. Let's take a look in some of the cupboards. We have full set of cutlery. Nice. We have pots and pans. We have not so nice looking frying pan. Let's take a look up here. This is more like an apartment kitchen than a hotel. It's on top of the fridge, clean. Looks like it's very clean. This place is done pretty well so far. A strainer. Oh, there's a kettle. Over here, got some bowls and some plates. Looks like we're fully set up to do everything we need. There's cups and coffee mugs over here as well.
They were probably just in here not long ago.
What Jen's getting at here is that the cups are still wet in the cupboard. They didn't dry them before putting them away. But
there's enough for all of us.
Here we have oven mitts. Empty drawer, and empty drawer. Okay, so the real test here is the oven clean? Look at these claws. The decorative claws. The ones that if you were in my mom's house, you wouldn't be allowed to touch. Looking in here, okay. I mean, it's got some spots, but it's honestly not as bad as I was thinking it might be. The oven looks pretty good. So, let's see what we've got in here. You see a nice sink. Yours truly in the mirror wearing bright orange today. Hi, everybody. I'm not sure what that's for. Got a nice bottle of hand soap over here. Sink is very clean. Underneath, hair dryer. And bottom is completely empty. Coming over this way, we have another sink. Same things on this one, bottle of hand soap and that. I'm guessing we have great water pressure, that's good. In here, we have a second hair dryer, so 2 people can dry their hair at once, apparently, and an empty drawer. Got a spot you can hang things up on the wall back behind here. I'm actually not quite tall enough to see out the window in here. Looking out the window here, and I have to look at the screen. Again, we're looking out towards Picton is up that way. Bathroom, nice, lots of towels. A very large shower on this side that I would say you could probably fit 8 people in comfortably. Coming to this side, toilet. The floors in here look very clean. The toilet roll is new. Let's go into the main bedroom now. We have one of those nice early 2000s alarm clocks and nothing in the night table. On the side, we have a very rustic looking place to hang up your clothes. Again, we can look right out to Picton Main Street up this way. We have an air conditioner in here, currently set to 67, but I don't think it's on at the moment. Another night table on this side with nothing in it. I thought it was something on there, but it's just somebody's obviously had drinks on there. Do we have lights? We do. Bed looks really nice, comfortable. Now, what do we have to do though? We got to tear it apart and take a look at the mattress. So let's get in here. Looks like the mattress is in a casing, so that's as far as we'll go on that one. I will take a little closer look at that one a little bit later, but when you see that there's a mattress casing on right there, it gives you a little bit of confidence that nothing's living on that mattress that could come up and get you. Always check behind doors. You never know what you'll find. This one has 2 queen-size beds, and it's actually a very, very large room. Night tables again, empty. Lights that work, that's good. Outlet down at the side. No charging ports on the night tables. Come over to this one. We have another one of those early 2000s looking alarm clocks. Nothing in the drawer there. And a light that works. Good. We have one more night table over here. This one empty as well. Handles kind of loose. And a light that is, whoa. Okay. All right. Well, it works though, so that's good. This room has the same rustic looking shelf and hanging area as the other one did, and there is another air unit in this room as well. This one has a little bit of a different view. We're looking at the opposite direction now. Artwork on the wall here showing Picton Harbour. That's pretty cool. And see a nice table. Although this place does advertise that you can sleep up to 6 in here, but apparently only 4 of them can eat. We have a, believe this is the pull-out couch. Another air unit in this room. We have a distressed looking table in this room that's seen a lot of, I don't know, very scraped up. And a TV on the wall that looks like it's probably about a 50-inch. 2 more chairs in this room. Blue and there. Overall impression so far, it's a great looking room, a great looking suite. It's called the Aletha Suite. The price that we paid for this suite, you're not gonna believe it, but I'm not gonna tell you until later in the video. It's incredibly reasonable for a place where you're taking 5 people. Let's check out our outside view. So if you look over this way, it's a nice view. If you look over this way, not so much. You have like a industrial looking lot here with construction equipment and containers. But if you look over this way, it's nice. It's the harbor. And then we have the side of the building. So these suites are kind of back a little bit from the main rooms on the hotel. Really nice out here, and it's so early in the season that there's not any boats. So unfortunately we don't get to do any boat spotting and staring at people over there and making them uncomfortable. So something we found interesting, and we're not quite sure why it's done this way. I might have to ask somebody here in the morning, but our big balcony here doesn't come with a single chair. Whereas if you look at the balconies in the background here, the ones that are on the second floor right there, they have chairs. The ones that are on the third floor up there, they don't have chairs. Odd that if you're on the third floor or in the suites, I guess you don't get to sit outside. So Jen and I filmed the whole beginning of this video while we were out there on our own. Fortunately, we only live about 45 minutes away from this inn. So at this point we went back home, grabbed the kids after school, and brought them out to the inn. Need to do the what?
The beep.
That's the technical term for opening this door right here.
Beep. Where's the password? What the? There's the whole table. This is amazing. Oh, there's a kitchen. Oh yeah, I'm sleeping beside Callie.
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa. We have a balcony.
What do you think? Is that pretty cool?
Yeah, we have a balcony.
Yeah, look at the water.
People are
What do you
going
think?
fishing.
Oh, there's a bunch of people out there.
I like this hotel. There's a lot more beds than I thought.
That boat is called Aletha, and that's the name of the suite that we're in. How many people do you think we can fit in there? Well, you can at least put 5 people in the shower comfortably. Should we all get out of here now? This is kind of awkward. How many times do you have to roll over to get to the other side? 1, 2, and a half. Mommy's testing out the bed. Is it comfy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Squishy, is it firm?
Just right.
We had initially planned to toss some freezer pizzas in the oven in the suite, but we realized we were getting a little tight on time because we wanted to take the kids up into Picton to the ice cream shop, and it closes at 6 p.m. Slickers is locally owned, and they rotate through 80 different flavors of ice cream that's made in the shop. It is amazing. But they are currently closed from Monday until Wednesday, so check and see if they're open.
A whole bite, Mommy, with 4 mini eggs in it and a lot of ice cream.
Nice. Too much ice cream?
No, I can still eat it.
What about you? Is it good? Yeah. The kids gobbled down their ice cream, and it was time for a quick walk back to the inn. This is our dinner tonight. The easy peasy dinner. After we had ice cream first.
Yummy.
So this is technically a dessert.
So yeah, does that make pizza dessert then? They're both desserts?
Yeah.
Do you like pizza that much that you think it's a dessert?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want that one.
I want this one.
I want this one.
Tasty.
Ew. I want this one.
We're making full use of the full kitchen that we have here. All right, we're gonna eat and you guys don't get to see that. Bye-bye. After dinner, we decided to take the girls out and check out the harbor behind the inn with all of its floating docks. It would have been a little bit more interesting if there were boats down here right now, but it was still really cool, and the kids are definitely not used to floating docks, so they were a little unstable. Hi. Next, we decided to take a drive down Highway 33 to the Glenora Ferry and go across to Adolphustown and beyond. This ferry is part of the Loyalist Parkway, and it takes about 15 minutes to get from one side to the other. What?
I can feel like something underneath my feet. Look at that. That's Mommy. Hey, Courtney. Hi.
Once we completed our trip across, we headed down to one of our favorite spots on the Loyalist Parkway, about a 10-minute drive from the ferry, where we were able to walk out to the water and see the beautiful colors of the evening. That's how you're going to stay warm, is it?
Yep.
Okay, I get it.
Tonight we steal the moon.
It was getting pretty late at this point, so we jumped back in the car, headed back across the ferry, and of course, got out to see the sights one more time at night. We headed all the way back to the hotel in Picton, in Prince Edward County, and sat down for some snacks before getting ready for bed. So we pulled out the couch that turns into a bed, and we were going to put one of our kids on it. But I gotta be honest, you can even see the lines on the camera here. Just a whole bunch of springs. And you know, honestly, that's definitely not a recommended sleep right there. All right, it's been a long, eventful day. Took a drive after dinner. Got ice cream earlier. That was awesome. It's 11 o'clock at night now. We've just gotten the kids to bed. Time to get some sleep. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. and we are up and ready for another day. Pretty comfy bed. Not a bad sleep. However, it wasn't a bad sleep until, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning. Something woke me up. A really loud noise woke me up, and then I had sporadic sleep from then on. 6:45 in the morning, there was a lot of noise directly underneath our bedroom. I'm pretty sure this suite is right on top of where you walk into their restaurant, and it opens at 7 a.m. So I think there were people in there getting things ready at 6:45 this morning, and you could hear every little thing they were doing. This is the biggest suite they have here, and that's a little bit of a drawback to this suite. A little tired, didn't get the full night's sleep, but we're pretty good. essential morning coffee. Nom. Here's outside in the harbor this morning. It's a little more wavy out there this morning than it was yesterday. It must be a little more windy. And there's actually a boat this morning. That's kind of cool. One thing I noticed over the time that we've been here is that down by that dumpster there, that seems to be where all the employees go and have their cigarettes. So when you're sitting up here in your suite or out on your balcony, you get to watch all the staff members go out and smoke. Good morning, little ladies.
Good morning.
How was your sleep?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Wonderful. How was your sleep?
Kept falling back to sleep every time I woke up.
Oh, that's good. How about you? How was your
It
sleep?
was good, but I rolled off the bed a lot of times.
Oh, well, you did get some sleep though, right? Good. At this point, we headed down to the Lighthouse Restaurant and were told it would be about a 15 to 20 minute wait, so we took our things out to the car and awaited our phone call. We highly recommend the Lighthouse Restaurant to anyone visiting Picton because the food here was amazing. The kids got to color before it came out, the staff here was absolutely awesome, and we would go back in a heartbeat. Look at my poutine. Callie got the same thing, Jen got the regular breakfast, and the kids got French toast and pancakes. It was great. Wrapping up our stay at the Picton Harbour Inn, the price for this suite for one night was 309 Canadian dollars, which is roughly around 220 US dollars. We highly recommend the Picton Harbour Inn to anybody who wants to stay in Picton on a budget. It is absolutely worth it.